Underdark. Although they discovered that things work quite a bit differently down there than expected. And they also learned that Mom, I can't hear you. What are you keep cutting in and out and you're not really audible. Hello? Mother? Are you present? Mother. Oh god. Okay. Can everyone else hear me fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now that's what I was aiming for here. So
All right. Go.
where we last left off, the adventures
All right.
of Estelle the Bard and Amalika the Cleric took them through what is the equivalent of the Underdark, and which are the depths in this world. And they essentially discovered that magic does not work the same down there as it does above ground. They discovered that it was full of undead people and that some crazy crap must have gone down in the depths, judging by the bloodshed. And there were rocks, or like glowing stones, that were forming in the blood that was found in the depths. This stone can hurt you if you touch it, and I will say that to any of my wonderful, wonderful people. I'm staring down the bard right now, who already knows this, but I know his little creative mind is going to try to utilize that in some way.
Maybe.
It will hurt you if you touch it. I repeat, it will hurt you if you touch it. And it will drive your characters insane if exposed to it for long periods of time. So, keep that in mind. The princess, who I have now dubbed the sewer princess, just because I feel like it, Eumeria, is now currently sending you guys off on a quest. I don't know. I can barely remember. My brain is very much jumbled. But we are currently standing all in the sewer, and you guys were last in the woods. So how we're about to do this is that you guys we're not with them. Suddenly, a portal opens up overhead, and Iota and Capri both kind of just topple out of it right onto both Estelle and Amalika. So, that being said, when you take a nice little faceplant to sewer ground, it's not gonna be great. But, lo and behold, something weird happens. The portal stays open, and someone else topples out, and none of us recognize him. And apparently, that is Clernal, whose backstory I have somewhere. I believe I wrote it down. Hold up. I did not write it down. Mr. Art, would you love to come up with your own backstory?
My backstory is
Okay.
I am a paladin from, let's say, the North Kingdom.
Alright, so probably Jothalia. Cool beans.
Jophalia? Okay. Now, is there snow in Jophalia?
It is full of snow. Jam-packed full of it.
Well, I have a big cloak of furs all wrapped around me.
Alright, cool. We can go with it.
Let me look at my equipment here.
I'm imagining Jon Snow. I am so sorry.
No, you're fine. Trying to look at my equipment and see if I have a sword or anything.
You
I have
have
chainmail.
great sword, a shield, and a dagger.
And a dagger, yes.
Yep. A great sword, a shield, and a dagger. Yep.
Right. So I have I would say with my fur draped clothing, I have a little dagger sheath.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing knee-high moccasins or boots, and I have a long, scraggly beard.
Okay, we got a beard in this. Okay.
So he's gonna
Big
be
old
the
bushy
second
beard.
member of the party.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Is that more? Is that enough, or should I come up with more?
You are from Drothalia, and you know what? For that, I will choose to keep you shrouded in mystery because we already don't really know that much about Drothalia to begin with, except that the
Okay.
princess has revealed to us, Estelle and Amalika, that her kingdom, was closed off shortly after the strange rocks that were found in the depths started growing everywhere. And for whatever reason, they closed off the trade routes. They crossed off the pass. No one is allowed in or out, essentially. So Drothalia is now closed off to the public. Estelle is from Drothalia. You are from Drothalia. You guys will
Right.
have knowledge that the others will not. But you guys left right before the closed pass and the closed mines. So, or underground trading routes. They're not really mines. They're more so trading routes. Anyways, so where we left off. I'm trying to give a quick recap so you guys are all caught up, and I am really trying to remember. It is killing me. So
Make it clear that the last I remember, none of our characters even introduced themselves to each other beforehand. We were just kind of thrown in a group and brought to this girl who was like, "Please help me."
I
Yeah,
Yeah,
mean,
we were just all like, we all said okay. I say
yeah,
hesitantly
alright,
okay, but we just
what
went with it anyway.
what builds friendship than an unwanted quest? Am I right, guys? Anybody?
Don't know each other's names.
Wow.
You know what? That's why you guys are currently in the sewers. Anyways,
Friendship.
to build your friendship, yes, because what says human feces than friendship?
Wow.
Do you mean that the other way around?
Yes,
The smell
I did, and
sewer.
I am so sorry. Anyways, this is bound to happen a few more times. Anyways, so Eumeria is looking at the site in front of her. This is the princess, and she's staring at everyone, and she goes, "Well, this got larger than expected." And she's staring at everybody, and she's clearing her throat. Right then, all right. So, your next task is not going to be an easy one. I'm afraid you guys are all gonna have to go to Desterol for this one. And she's looking at all of you, and she's like, I've got you all passes. Although we're gonna have to forge some more from the looks of it. And she's looking around, and she's like, right, okay, I'm gonna get the artificer to make one more, I suppose. And she just kind of,
man with chainmail on top of me. I don't know what is happening, and I'm sitting in the sewers. What is happening?
I quite frankly do not know myself.
Well,
You
trust
were
me, even
here.
if you did these last couple of days, it wouldn't make any difference. You'd still be confused.
Exactly.
Very true.
Yeah, I can't really help you with that one, buddy, or pal. I'm just gonna. And she steps over you and walks to a table behind you guys, and she kind of hands off the boarding passes for a boat, to each of you, and she claps her hands together, and she's like, right, so none of you are going to be using your real names on this trip, and you will be forced to interact with dignitaries. I'm so sorry. And she's looking like she absolutely dreads what she's about to ask you guys to essentially do. And she,
Honestly, we have a hard enough time remembering our names now.
yes. Well, so, Amalika, this one's yours, and she passes you off a
Oh, Lord.
boarding pass with the name, and this is in fact an Easter egg amongst his friend group, and you all know him well, Squeegee Beckenheim.
Really? Really?
She passes one off to
I
Estelle. Tukey clothespin.
Well, I mean, I guess.
She passes two of them off to Capri and Iona, who are still on the ground.
I just shook my hand and take them both.
Yep. And the names on those are Mrs. and Mr. Dunkman. Yes.
No first name?
Mr. and Mrs. Dunkman, I believe the one that was on Mrs. I'm looking through the paper right now. Mrs. I don't know what I was on when I wrote this. Mrs. Adderall Dunkman.
Wow. Can I have that name?
And the Mr. is Mr. Ibuprofen. Dunkman.
Can I be
you,
aspirin?
you definitely were on something when you.
I swear I wasn't.
Ibuprofen.
I think what it was is I was trying to come up with ridiculous sounding names, and then my brain just went, "Oh, just name them after medication. It'll be fine." Like, so she takes a long look at the new party member, and she goes, "Right, you're going to be tricky," and she's got a pin to her mouth,
towering above her,
and like she's looking at him. And she hands him off a new boarding pass, Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
Dr. Heinz
Doofenshmirtz. Yes, I decided to pay homage to our favorite mad scientist.
Baby.
Yes. Yes.
Fake name for now, just to get into the boat.
Yep.
And what about Victoria? Remember, she's with us now.
Victoria is going to remain in the sewer. So, she's not going with you guys. Yes. Well, we need
probably had to convince her to stay down there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she's not thrilled to be down in the sewer, but the idea of being able to raise an army of dead is thrilling enough to her that she's like tiptoeing off, and she's screwing with the alchemist that's in the back, and she is like basically pouring bottles into other bottles that should not be mixed together, and you hear light explosions in the background. Anyways,
wow.
All right, I'll see you later.
Destroyed. Yeah.
You know, she's definitely a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but we're beside that now.
Hey, beggars can't be choosers, all right?
You're the one that chose to be with Crazy. Yeah. Anyways,
Hey. You told me to be a bard, and I'm being a bard.
Well, I mean, yeah, and Crazy knows no bounds. Anyways, neither does syphilis. Anyways,
Oh my.
That just took a turn.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. Anyways, so you guys are now required to take a long rest, and we are going to say yes. We are going to say that we are in that weird little gap period, if you have ever played Baldur's Gate, where you can walk around, do as you please, socialize, interact with each other, learn each other's names. I don't know. I'm just throwing suggestions out there. So,
a little rest period before the adventure continues.
Exactly.
Are we on a boat?
Not yet. We are still currently in the sewer. You guys are supposed to board the boat in the morning.
I guess somehow we get
Okey-dokey.
I don't know, man. I stand up from where I'm buried underneath two people. I'm like, okay, could someone please elaborate what exactly is happening here?
You want the long or the short of it?
Whichever is easiest to understand.
Okay, so what you missed? How do I start?
He pulls out a projector screen. I'm kidding.
Yeah, don't forget the clickers.
No, I won't forget the clickers. Okay, so last time, like Well, first off, I don't know where y'all went. At first, we had a full group of 5, and then all of a sudden, it was just me and Amalekai at the like a blink of an eye. So I don't know where y'all went in that moment.
The famous
But
clip.
once we killed the creature in the forest, we were then surrounded by at least 30 more of them, and so we had to figure out a way of escape. Amalekai saw an entrance in the ground, which we promptly explored. That entrance turned out to be a cave. And that's where we saw these like white quartz looking crystals growing off like the walls and the ceiling and whatnot. And anytime someone talked, these crystals would start glowing. And Amalekai thought it was a good idea to touch one, and she got hurt.
Yeah. I
Mental
didn't lick
note,
it or anything.
if you see any quartz-like crystals coming from the ground, don't touch it.
Right.
Do not touch it. And I learned the hard way that it might make you go a bit crazy.
Do sense a magic of other nature here.
Yeah, so we explored the cave. Then we found out that there was a lot of other people that were in here before us, and they got infected by the crystal too. We went in deeper into the cave. I got to get back my roots of screaming some heavy metal, which I didn't think I still had, but hey.
You rocked it out.
Exactly. Huh?
He gave like a natural 20 in a screamo moment, and let me tell you, fantastic vibes.
Yep.
Love it.
I mean, the monsters reacted to noise, and the louder we got, the more they struggled. So I was like, shoot.
Yep.
Yeah, and then once we got to enter the cavern, we found this artifact. It was protected by Victoria. You've probably have met her. She's over there brewing and cooking God knows what.
What is this crystal meth you speak of, dear patron? You hear it in the in the background, like, and she's just frantically shaking bottles together like maracas, like.
Yeah, she was down there for a good like 20-25 years, so she's not in the most sane state. Love you, dear.
Love you too, darling. Look, I made something blue. It's not supposed to be turning blue.
Yeah, we got the artifact we were sent in there for. Malika went and swiped it, gave it to the quest giver, smoked some cigars, got her health back, and then we met back up with Miss Hooded Lady, and she's now told us to go into the sewers, and that's where we are now.
Beyond pet food.
I see.
Your pet,
and
your
we're
world.
assisting
Old
this
Power
one,
Sound
and I
series
gesture
with
back
Paso
at
Food.
Victoria, who's, doing her thing. We're assisting this one. Why?
I mean, 20 years alone can get pretty lonely. Shoot, the only friends she had were rocks, so...
And she was hot. Let's come on.
Okay. Hey, she's a 10 out of 10. Of course I'm going to take the opportunity.
I turn towards Capri and go, well, I suppose I can feel some sympathy for someone in a situation like that.
Is just
Capri likes to be dramatic. Just a tad.
Yep.
It's okay.
But yeah, crazy adventure, I'll tell you that much. I honestly didn't know how we were going to get past all 30 of those creatures in the forest like right as y'all left. So, yeah, just another day in the office.
That's right.
The last I recall, we were with you. Whatever your names are, I'm realizing I've not heard them.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think I've properly introduced myself, have I?
god, we're good at a bard introduction. Let's do this.
Name is Estelle. You might have heard of me. Known bard throughout the land. 5 stars in the recent tavern that we were in.
You mean the one that you had tomatoes thrown at you at, buddy?
Hey, you win. You have some good days. You have some
I
bad days.
want
You take what you
you.
can get.
I see. Pleasure, I suppose. My name is Iona. This is my husband, Capri.
Bree just nods towards you.
And you said your name was Amalika?
Yes, I'm a cleric, and that's about it.
I
Really,
feel
really, you were so proud of that backstory, Mom, and you you wrote "oops" down on your paper. Like, you had me rewrite it twice. Like,
Okay. All right,
It's
so
the last guy that fell out of the portal, and I just gesture and I'm like, and you are?
That's to you, Dad.
Oh, I'm Dr. Doofensmurf.
that would
Had
be
to
your
remember that
boarding pass.
name.
That would be your boarding pass.
And-
That you can introduce your real name, which is Clernal.
Which is what?
Clernal.
Top left of the page should be your
Yeah.
name.
Clernal.
Arnold?
Lernal.
Oh yeah, it is Clernal. It almost looks like a D.
Yeah, it was
Clernal
in
is
cursive.
my real
I
name.
was
Okay.
speed running it.
See?
When I write fast, fun fact, I write in cursive. So
Okay.
Lefty.
Well, I am
Because mine
Clernal.
looks like chicken scratch.
you are.
I don't
What's
have
the
to use the
big pain?
Dusseldorf name.
Not
so we board
yet.
the boat.
Yeah, you're all good to be
All right.
Clernal up until you're on the
Clernal.
boat. Then you become evil Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Anyways.
she
Yeah.
she has and your name. He's just standing there menacingly. I am Colonel.
I am Colonel.
And then that's it.
I'm Clernal. And I'm from what was the
Drothenia.
place that I was from? Spell that?
Drothinia.
Grosmany.
You know, I just realized that with what Dad said,
Mm-hmm.
he's just Sword and Shield Kratos.
Bro, that's epic.
If he just
Bushy beard and
refers to you
everything.
as the boy from now on, I will cackle.
What is the
Oh my god,
Think of it
that
as
would
a-
be so. It's a joke.
Just boy.
Okay.
The boy. Anyways.
Do not think of it as an animal.
Not to be sorry, be better.
I just look around and I look at Capri and I go, when are we set to leave on this boat adventure?
You see on your boarding pass it says like 8 a.m. sharp. For each of them.
EDM?
Can't say I know where we are, but I suppose we can find our way to port in the morning.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
I suggest we rest and do so tomorrow. Are we allowed?
Where will we
Here?
stay tonight if we're leaving in the morning?
Congratulations, you guys are sewer rats for the night.
Oh, sewer rats.
Nice.
Be allowed to stay here in the presence of Victoria?
I think she would probably be more crazy without Estelle being there, so we're gonna assume that you guys are gonna stay in the sewer.
Also, did she call you love?
Oh yeah, she did.
Am I to understand that you just met?
Oh yeah, like what? Not even a day ago.
It was
And,
intense.
and you are courting?
He's a
Regularly.
He's a
Is that
bard.
is that a problem? Like, come on now.
Are we slut shaming in this D&D group?
No, I mean, just like, it's been a day. And
Listen.
Okay, Elsa.
It was dark and lonely in that cavern, and when they made googly eyes, it was game on.
dang, bro.
Yeah, like on site. On site.
I
Man,
love the
okay,
smell of
it's
Stockholm
okay,
Syndrome in the
okay,
morning.
Fast track romance, I guess. Whatever.
Oh,
But
God.
you know what? Sure.
Don't worry, I'll make sure she doesn't do anything crazy while we sleep.
You hear a small explosion behind you as you say that.
Yeah, no.
It's okay, dear. Just an experiment gone wrong. Ooh, why is it purple?
Okay, Victoria, that's like the third or fourth time you've exploded something. Be a little bit more careful. That'd be great.
I guess only because you said something, and like she just goes back to what she was doing.
When did
Well,
to kill
nothing
something?
else left to do. I kind of just start setting up camp.
Okay, so
It's Baldur's Gate time, baby.
yeah. All right. So you guys, are you all ready to take a long rest, or does anybody want to talk to anybody else?
Nope.
Go talk
Sleeping in the
Um,
sewer.
All right. Cool beans.
Yep, we sleep it in the sewer.
Okay.
Sleeping in
So
the sewer.
are you
Through
singing?
the tunnels.
I was about to say,
Sleeping in the sewer.
are you singing the secret tunnel song?
Maybe.
Secret tunnel. I was so mad at myself I didn't find a way to play that while you guys were in the depths. Like, I was so mad at myself. I was like, damn.
Oh, I probably should have played that while we were going through the tunnel.
Two lovers
No.
forbidden for one another.
The opportunity was right there, and I didn't take it.
It was.
A
Yep.
war divides our people. Anyways, okay. So you guys take your rest, and the next morning.
Can I go to the alchemist before we go?
Oh, wait. Hold up. What?
Sorry, can I talk to the alchemist before we take a long rest?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Walk up to him. Or her. It's
I'll
her.
walk up and I'll just use my psionic mind ability just to talk to her.
I'm just thinking of that ability as telepathy from Pokemon.
So she turns to look at you, and she looks you up and down, and she goes, "All right, here you."
Do I see any incense and herbs on her table?
You can see various potions and some herbs. Incense though seems to have been blown up by Victoria, who is standing off in a corner.
Moving things.
Wow.
I take like 10 gold out of my pouch. I just put it on the table and I just point towards the herbs.
She hands them to you, and you see that they are proper items for making a health potion.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Nice.
And just make sure she didn't have incense, right?
No, she did not have incense. The incense is gone. It is burnt ash. It is dead.
Yeah. Alright,
Get
I
it.
just,
We
nod
get
to her.
his thanks.
Alright, I just nod to her and I say thank you.
She nods. She turns back to what she was doing. And is that any interaction that any of you guys want to have?
I've got all my interactions out the way.
All right.
I don't know.
That's
I can't
one.
really think of anything to say to these people right now other than what the hell.
Okay, that's two.
As a paladin, I want to go to sleep.
Okay.
Right? I'm
Okay.
out. Like
Both of them dead to the world. All right. So the next morning.
I play a little acoustic as we go to sleep, just to.
Ooh, setting the ambiance. All right, pop off, King.
Zoom.
All right. But yes, you guys all go to sleep, and the next morning arrives, and you all prepare with your boarding passes. Squeegee Beckenheim, Tukey Clothespin, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, Adderall, Dunkman,
Wait, hold on a second.
Ibuprofen,
What
Dunkman.
clothespin?
Tukey Clothespin.
wow.
I guess you and I are the dunk ones.
Yes.
Clothes.
Adderall and ibuprofen Dunkman. And of course, last but not least, our personal favorite, evil Dr. Doofenshmirtz. So,
That's me.
yep,
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
you all board onto the boat. And you notice that everybody that seems to be on the boat seems to be of high society. Very much, very, very, very rich people all around this boat. Like, you can tell that you were amongst the regal folk. Like,
And we are way out of place.
yes, you
Boat.
definitely
We just came out of a
are.
sewer.
Right?
Yep.
Just came out of the sewer. Probably still smell like it.
Yup,
Honestly,
you have
we're-
a few
like-
rich people, of course, like look at you up and down, turn their noses, and
modern.
Okay.
And can I use my perception to figure out who these people are?
yes, of course, always. Alrighty,
Always.
roll for your perception.
Should I roll or?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll and then go to how much plus it says for perception.
All right.
I gotta find
I rolled an
perception on this.
+2 for perception.
So you have a 10, so you successfully can read these people. Cool beans. So they're all looking at you, and you can tell that these are probably lords and ladies of society, like very, very high up people. You see a few recognized dukes, duchesses, ambassadors, all on this boat. And out of the corner of Amalika's eye is a familiar face that she thought was dead. Which was one of the slave traders that she had take her captive. Who seems to be,
snap. It's about
drinking
to
wine.
go down.
yes,
No,
who
no,
seems
no,
to be
no.
drinking wine and having the time of his life. Like, he is just, like, he doesn't seem to be minding the people currently covered in human matter. He is more, like, entertained by the wine and the pretty women that are around him currently.
No. I'm cracking
no.
my knuckles.
No, hey! I grab her ever so slightly and pull her back. I was like, we don't want to cause too much attention. We
Buddy.
already do, looking like the way we are.
Yep, and smelling the way we do.
But he's right there.
Look, I get it. Like in terms of like getting like revenge and stuff like that. Trust me, out of everyone here, I should probably know about wanting to get revenge, but now is probably not the good time.
DJ just asked something.
What did DJ ask? I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, it's fine.
DJ.
You're very low volume. I want to throw that out there. Like,
I'm sorry about that. It's probably just because we need to be closer to the mic. Capri basically just said, "Do you want me to help clean us all off?"
I mean,
Can
I
you
would
wait
agree.
till after I kill the guy?
No.
On the boat?
on the boat. You're on a boat. You're on a
I thought
boat.
we-
You got your flippy floppies.
I'm about to say, and I got my flippy floppies, and I got my sword. Let's do this.
No. Okay.
I kind of grab Amalika's arm and I'm like, "What on earth do you think you're doing?"
So,
Okay.
now is
Can I
going
pull-
to be something that I'm going to
wouldn't
need a
mind
pen and
being cleaned
paper
up.
for. Because we're about to have to do a lot of quick math based on what all of you decide to do on this boat. Welcome
Okay.
to the nobility system. You are currently going to be playing a game within a game. You have got to keep your standing with these people high if you want a good outcome for what happens
Aw.
on land.
Come on, Avalon, you are killing me, Killitus.
Which is why
See-
I, of course, had to throw a little wrench in Mom's way because I am
Yes.
evil and diabolical. And
Yes.
there will be moments. There will be moments, and you will have rules to this, and I'm about to explain them to you if I could find a dang pin. Mom, did you run off with the pin that was in here?
My pen, heifer.
Can you come and bring me a pin?
Look in the drawer over there beside you.
What drawer? The only drawer? Ow! Ow!
By the recliner.
that requires me to get up out of the small hovel that I am currently in.
I didn't put you in.
I kind of did.
Intimidation +4. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
first
Okay.
of all,
Okay.
how we supposed to blend in with society when my name is Squeegee Beckenheim?
You will discover that these rich people have equally, if not more, ridiculous names. Okay.
Hey, could what you call it actually clean us up? That would definitely help us fit in a bit more than look and smelly.
Yeah, because now we got to look the part.
Yeah, now
Okay. I am getting up. I will not have my headphones. Talk amongst yourselves while I grab pens.
So who does the cleaning? Because I have fur on.
Or we can win them over with the lovey-dovey couple act.
Ooh.
And they'll be like, oh, horrible.
It's like
I think that's
planned.
Capri. Hey, Capri. You think you could freshen us up here real quick?
Yep.
You just hear in your mind, like, yes, I can do that.
Okay. Okay.
Now, is it like, now what kind of magic it is? Is it like you splash water on us, or is it like one of those magic spells that completely
for
gets
the
rid of
next
the filth?
minute, you just get surrounded by. I just open my spell book and you just get surrounded by a series of cards that make you smell nice.
Oh.
I mean,
So,
whatever works,
and that-
man.
Okay, so that means we all smell good now.
Everyone will smell good for the next hour.
We will smell like flowers, but as soon as the hour is up, we will go back to smelling like human fecal matter.
No, actually, the smell's gone. You just smell good. You smell like flowers for an hour. After that, it's just normal.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so everyone.
Oh, so it gets rid of the
So it's
sewer
like
smell.
deodorant.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, let's-
medieval deodorant. Like,
Oh yeah, it's literally just awesome deodorant. Let's go.
Yeah.
Magic deodorant.
So, yeah, everyone literally just gets surrounded by cards as they
I just
like.
imagine like a
smell
like a
the
big
spell
guy
book
with a
and
fur
stuff.
coat, but smells like flowers.
Yeah. That would be me.
Leona kind of leans down.
Nice.
This fragrance, it is acceptable.
The new eau de parfum called prestidigitation.
Nice. That's
Okay.
awesome.
So,
Yeah,
the way that this is going to work is you guys are going to have this run in, based off of you just being here, you're gonna already have 50 automatic points. If it
Okay,
decreases,
so we all have 50 points.
you all have 50 points at this current moment. You can increase it by being perceived as, like, of high society, of, like, you know, good social graces. It will decrease if you
make like
do
a
something.
Paw or something.
Yes, you did something bad.
faux pas,
Mom, you should
whatever.
know the system well.
I do know this system well. That's why I'm like,
Exactly.
really?
There are certain rules to this, and we have blended some of them from Dragon Age, sure. But we've also blended some of these, we being me, because I'm just so smart. Some of these from actual rules of Regent Society. So,
Oh.
you cannot be in a room alone, unchaperoned, with the opposite sex. It is a big no-no. You cannot. You have to have a chaperone with you if you are going to be alone with somebody.
You hear that, Bard?
Stares at the bard.
And I like snap my fingers and I'm like, man.
Your chaperones for the evening is automatically going to be Iona and Capri. So if you have to go somewhere, bring one of them with you.
Oh, we're the
Okay.
chaperones.
Yes, you're the chaperones because you are unmarried.
no.
Unwed
It's a
people.
bad idea. If me and Capri have to separate, Capri is not going to be able to function properly, and I don't think Iona will either.
Well, you know what? Guess what?
Okay, so we're gonna have to see how this
that-
turns out.
Exactly,
30 feet of
exactly.
me,
We're
if
just
you
gonna have to
can,
play this out,
that
you
would
know?
be great.
We're gonna have to play it out. Anyways,
I'm interested to see how this is gonna go.
but
What if
for
what
our
if,
good
what if I
old-
help? What if? You know, never mind. I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
But talking of
Wait,
certain subjects,
What's the other rules? What's the other rules?
I am giving you the rules now, Malika. Anyways, but the other rules are, hold on a minute, I gotta write these down for myself. You cannot be alone.
By yourself, the opposite sex.
Cannot be alone. You have to watch what you say about certain topics. When Drothenia is brought up, if you are from that location and you have a vague idea of what happened, play dumb. You play dumb. It doesn't matter what you know now. It doesn't matter what Eumeria has told you. You play dumb when it is brought up. Just okay.
So
And-
don't acknowledge that Jothinia existed.
Pretty much, yeah. Like you'll be like, oh, I'm from Jothinia, and just leave it at that. You don't mention crazy what the king did, or like, man, it's a shame those debts closing off. What a good trading route. Like you don't do it. Don't try to wiggle that in a conversation. It will end disastrously.
Just don't say anything.
Be alone.
There is no war in Jothinia.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
Exactly, no war in Bossing Say.
That's right.
Slave trade? You gotta act like you're for it. Especially because yup, that was maybe directed at Amalika. Yep. You have to make friends with these people. You gotta pretend it otherwise doesn't exist or act like you're all for it. Like you just you have to.
In a corner and keep my 50 points.
What?
What?
Oh lord. Oh no.
See?
Note that if you reach certain levels with certain people, they may give you items for being their friend. So, while this is all in mind, we have our draw.
What's the point range, Avalon?
We start off at 50. You can reach up to 100.
What's the lowest we can go?
0.
He's
And
gonna-
that's
I'm
when
talking
you're
about
basically put in the brig
to
at
be-
that point.
I know, but I'm talking about, like, what's the lowest we can go to where we would be at a negative standing with society?
Oh, so the lowest you can go is probably 30.
Okay.
Yes. So right now, you guys are at a good middle with these people. You guys you look weird, sure. But, on the bright side, you've got, like, opportunity right there in front of you. And you've got a bunch of high, regal, Regency era people on this boat.
Question real quick.
Yes.
What is what would be a good position of power in like the high society that's like very common but also respectable?
Respectable would otherwise be a duke or a viscount.
Yeah, and they're pretty common, right?
Viscounts are more common than dukes, yes.
Do we still have to go by our aliases on our boarding passes?
Yes, you have to on this boat. You are not the people that you started off as at this current moment. You have to play dumb.
Okay. But Viscount.
Yeah, this is fine.
Viscount. Okay.
Yes, Viscount.
Okay.
So to put in perspective these people. Okay, so we have. How is it that I find the damn recap sheet? After I've already given you a recap and Jonah has given you an even better one. I hate this notebook right now.
Yeah.
Anyways.
For some reason, the chaperones.
So, okay. Going over the little social ladder. We've got dukes. We've got duchesses. Duchesses.
Can I be a magistrate?
Magistrates aren't really high up, but sure, go for it.
Ugh.
Okay, wait, is this an ascending or descending order? Like, are we at the bottom right now with dukes and duchesses?
No,
or...
dukes and duchesses would be the top. I mean, the tip top would obviously be a king or a queen, but dukes and duchesses are, like, right below it.
A baron. I could be a baron.
Yeah, sure. We've got barons, we've got, hold on a minute. Okay, hold on. Mom threw me off my groove. Dukes, duchesses, viscounts, viscountess, baron, and magistrate would be the proper order of Regent Society, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But that is the proper order on this boat. So we just gonna go with it, y'all.
I think it's viscount and then there's a count, or is a viscount and a count the same?
A viscount and a count, I think, are roughly the same.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, then I'm gonna go with a baron.
All right.
I don't want to be too high up because I don't want to be too noticeable.
Wait, yeah. Capri has future vision. How is this gonna play?
Um,
Bro, what if he gets a random, like, random vision in the middle of talking to someone and they freak people out?
you'll have to see.
Alright.
I give you no hints.
May the force be with you.
It pretty much is what I'm telling all of you. So, and please note, there will be ambassadors on this boat, which are like almost like a different subclass of their own, but they're higher up than a duke or a duchess because of the fact that they had to be handpicked by a king or a queen. So, they are pretty high up there. So, if you make friends with any of the ambassadors, you might just get something nice in return.
First of all, we're on this boat. I need to know where the most crowded place is, where there's a lot of people of different, opposite sex, like back and forth, like a lot of people.
A lot of people in general? So,
Yeah.
How big is the boat?
currently where you are standing, because everyone is boarding, it is the most populated area on the boat. So the deck, right now, is going to be the most populated area on the ship.
Are there more floors to the boat?
There are more floors, yes. You have your dining hall, you have your library, you have a study. You each have rooms. You I have a map of it somewhere on my notebook. It would be nice. My notebook.
The lobby?
With
You have the lobby.
us having,
Essentially,
us having rooms.
I was gonna say, technically, if we wanted to be cheesy, we could all just go in the rooms and wait.
I mean, technically, yes, you could.
No fun. No fun.
No fun.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
not going to be
Is there a
fun,
casino?
and you might
High
miss out on some high-key important plot, and you might miss out on some important items if you do that. So,
Okay.
I do
Hang
not
on.
All right,
recommend.
exploring it is then.
Is there a casino?
No, there's not a damn casino on a medieval boat, Mom. You cannot fritter your life away. The closest you are going to get are a bunch of grown-ass men playing dice in the dining hall. Like,
Okay, hold on. Since slave trade is in, is there an auction hall or an auction area?
there isn't an auction area to purchase slaves, but since this is a boat or a ship that is going to Destorol currently, there is a lower floor where slaves are being transported. So, do with that information what you will. As Capri is washing everybody off and making them smell like freaking daisies and whatnot, you see a bunch of people looking over at you. They're all kind of like looking you up and down like, good lord, what happened to these people? Kind of a situation. And you hear one of the rich men lean over to like a group of rich ladies, and he goes, I didn't realize this was a refugee ship. Like, he's being very snotty, but and Malika can recognize him as the slave trader, so you can tell he's gonna be an a-hole.
I'm gonna slip a laxative in his drink before the night's over. I see it already. If I could at least do that.
Laxative.
For that reason, Iona is going to chaperone Malika because she's really worried about something going wrong there.
Yes, that is
you
probably
thought,
gonna
you
be
thought Taco Bell, man. Wait till I'm done with you.
No. Oh god. So, you guys.
Hang on.
Yes.
I got another quick question.
Yes.
Do we have any way of changing our clothes? Like, is there a shop on board the ship?
Yes, there
or
are plenty of little shops on board. You have a clothes person. You have a tailor on board. You have an apothecary on board, and you have a tavern, essentially, that is on board.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I also, in my possession, I have a disguise kit.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. So,
So, that means I could take this Joker out and he still wouldn't know me.
Mom, okay. Anyways,
She's like, you were going somewhere and then you lost me.
yeah, no.
Okay.
Anyways,
So, what I will do is
I need you to do the the opposite of extenacion and get murder off your damn mind and go somewhere else with this.
That's not nice. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to the tailor and
Okay.
to find different clothes. Because I might smell good, but I might not look good. And with these people, you got to look the part.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go with Amalika in that case.
Smart choice. Smart choice. Does everybody want to do this, or is this just an Amalika thing?
If I got a chaperone, I'll stick near Estelle and Colonel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's me, Capri, and Colonel.
Yes.
The men and the women. Okay.
If I can get some new clothes, I could probably do so because I'm wearing fur.
Smart choice. Smart choice.
Yeah, we probably need to keep that watch.
I'm letting you guys
Right,
go off with your vibes.
You
I'm
still,
not gonna
we all
control
still smell
you.
like flowers, so.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes,
y'all.
They're
We-
looking at us.
We smell good, but I'm pretty sure there is still trace fecal matter on our. No.
Literally prestidigitation, get rid of all of it.
Oh, freaking
It's
stick.
like literally instant washing machine and then drying.
So that's why I'm like, we might smell better, but you still got to have the clothes to fit in with these people. Because if they're good ladies, they're probably in these fancy fineries and all this other
They
stuff.
are.
So
They are, in fact.
I'm thinking going to a tailor, looking the part of Baroness Beckingham, and making use of my disguise kit to blend in better, so I can maybe eavesdrop on some of these conversations that I'm hearing going around.
Yeah, we probably should dress the part too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think if everyone's going to the tailor, I think Capri's gonna trail off to go to the library then.
Okay.
All right, I tell Capri I'll meet you back at the library.
Iona kind of looks at him and is like, "Are you sure?"
I think so. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Please be safe.
I promise. It'll be good. It'll be great. I'm just a dragonborn. No one's gonna bat an eye or anything. I'm just gonna go in, see what's up, and then I'll be back. Easy as that.
Alert me immediately if something happens.
I will. I lean in. I just give Iona a kiss. I was like, I'll be back. And I'm gonna head off to the library.
Beautiful, beautiful. We stand the married couple in this group. And got it. Okay.
Talk to you.
That's true. And you have the necklace, so it's all good. Well, that's more of an EXP share thing.
Yes.
So I just turned to the
We
other
also know
side.
where we're at all times.
True. Okay. All right. Suppose I'm herding you three around. Can you attempt not to kill anyone?
Stares
see.
at Amalika.
We'll see. But for at least now, I need to look the part. So here's to looking like a baroness.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh wait, so
Yes.
I'm trying to think which title to give myself.
Oh, okay.
Do you need
Doesn't
me
mean
to
yeah.
list them off again?
No, because I'm trying to think either Baron or a Viscount. Although Viscount's pretty high up there. A Baron might be easy, but
Oh my god, we could do a like fashion show.
Oh my god, like a 13 going on 30 little montage. No? Anybody remember that movie?
I
Yes.
haven't seen one scene. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the cult? I have failed you as your friend. Anyways.
Evelyn, you gotta understand. Me and my family watched animated stuff growing up, okay? This
Okay, valid. That is so valid. But you know, So you guys are making your way to the tailor. You see, the gowns are rather lavish. The suits have tails. And, people are all just kind of staring at you as you enter the tailor. And, the woman at the desk looks up and she goes, "Oh, hello," and she's like looking at each of you up and down, and she's like, "Okay, I see works in progress. What do you need?"
Can I use my persuasion to speak to her right quick?
Yeah, absolutely, go for it.
Dang. Okay.
So I have persuasion, a +5, and I'm rolling. I have a 5 + 5, so I have 10.
10.
And then if that doesn't work, I'll add to it with my persuasion as well.
Ooh, okay. So real quick, roll for that.
All right, so that's let me go check my sheet. So that is 7 + 7, 14.
Alrighty. Okay, cool. That passes it. Alrighty. So, she looks at Cornell, and she kind of looks at him, and she goes, "Hello. How can I help you today?"
And I say, I would like to get a better set of clothing for this occasion.
And and she kind of tilts and like looks over. "People with you? Question mark?" Like she's asking if the whole party is gonna be with you for this, or if this is just a you thing.
I say to her, I would like a new set of clothes and also another set of clothes for my friends.
Oh, okay.
So I let her know that they are with me.
Good business. All right. This is going to require my assistance. And like she starts clapping her hands, and like these women step out from the back. They drag Iona and they drag Amalika off, and you can hear a light struggle, and like Amalika is throwing a hissy fit over something they're trying to put on her. As two
I
male
am not
assistants,
wearing that.
two male assistants also come out for both Estelle and Cornell. And they start measuring you for suits. And as this is happening, again, you can hear Amalika struggling.
Listen, I
She
need
is
something
very
that I can hide
unhappy.
a dagger or a warhammer in.
She's
Is that
very
possible?
unhappy with the fact that she's being put in a corset right now.
Oh my god.
Something
You know-
nice.
Yeah.
All I hear is like, yeah, something that you could hide a gun in, but also look pretty fast.
Yes,
Like,
I
that's-
need something to hide a weapon in.
But why
Oh my
would you
God.
need that? And like,
Oh, and I'm just like, oh god, we're dead.
like, luckily for you, making mistakes in front of like servants isn't going to count against you. It's just your social standing with the people that are going to count against you. So
Right.
any
Have
workers
weapons
that
today.
see your mishaps on the boat, the most that are going to happen is that gossip is going to course through the servants, but not make it back to high society. So what you do in front of them doesn't really matter. So during this struggle, nobody is really batting an eye.
Don't touch me there.
It's necessary for the corset, madam. And like you just hear,
I am not wearing that.
you hear bickering, you hear a lot of yelling from Amalika, and followed by a hold her down, and like 6 other women running in to hold down Amalika.
Watch out.
You guys.
Dude, I refuse.
You guys are put into really nice suits. And, Iona and Amalika step out. Amalika seems rather unhappy. She's
I can't breathe.
she's wearing a really nice Regency gown, as is Iona. Also known as an Empire waisted gown. Fun fact, I learned that just for this. Anyways, But you know,
Wait, that's not require a corset, do they?
they do.
Oh.
They a proper fitted one requires one petticoat, sometimes occasionally two, depending on the skirt length.
Yeah.
An upper body corset, and there's sometimes things that can be placed in the neck area, like collars and everything, but these dresses do not have them. So, you guys are charged with a large sum at first, but it goes down to 25 after the persuasion checks and everything. That's
25 points.
Yep. The
No,
5 points knocked it
yeah,
down to 25 gold. And
Okay,
you
25 gold.
Yes.
Okay. How much do we have? Let me check the sheet.
You should have enough.
Is that on the sheet?
I'm looking at both of your sheets. I know both of you have enough. Each of you should have enough.
Yeah, we both have it. We both have enough.
Yeah.
Dad, if you look at the very bottom, you see
Okay.
120. That's your gold.
Yes. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
25
Yeah.
total, 25 each.
25 each.
Yeah, no. No go.
Does anybody mind paying for the ladies? Or would you like to try your hand at a perception check to get her to make it free?
Down like 4 flats on a Cadillac. Let's do that.
Alrighty, Mom, you're gonna have to charm this one. Roll for persuasion.
What's up with our bard?
Wait, no. This is her doing this.
This is Mom's assistance.
She came in and did it. All right. So
Yeah, you don't
here,
really have to pass.
I'll jump
much.
in.
You have to pass
I'll
an 8.
I'll
Alright.
jump in if she fails.
Okay.
I got a 13.
All right, you succeed. Your dress is free.
Yeah.
Iona.
Okay.
I kind of. Oh, frig, what do I do?
You gotta
I
roll
kinda
for
look at
persuasion
her
if
and
you
I
want to
go-
convince her.
I look at her and I go, I seem to be short a few points.
And are you gonna roll for persuasion, or are you just gonna?
How does she respond?
She just kind of looks at you up and down, and she goes, "I see," and she's squinting at you.
I squint right back, kind of draw up to my full height, and I'm being just,
Intimidation.
I look very freaky. I'd like to roll intimidation.
So you're rolling for intimidation instead?
If you fail this, you know your points are gonna go down, right?
I'm willing to risk that.
All right, go for it.
Wow.
It doesn't work if I'm basically your backup if you fail. I'm your backup if you fail. I don't mind paying the extra 25.
Cool, I got an 18.
Oh,
Well, you
yeah,
had to pass a 12, and you did. So congratulations, the woman's scared shitless. Anyways,
I draw
Wow.
full height, look down at her, and go, I seem to be short a few coins. Perhaps you could spare it this once?
You know what? It's better advertising. Have a nice day. And like, she ushers you all out the door, and now you guys blend in perfectly with Regent Society. So, what is the next move of action? Do you guys want to go to the deck where you know where all the people are currently, or
I was gonna say I think we were gonna meet Capri in the library. That's where he says he was gonna wait for a little bit.
alrighty? So,
Yeah. So me and Colonel are gonna meet Capri in the library.
okay, so you
I
and
kinda
Colonel are going to the
right
library.
Go, I just, one of my character's traits is that she's constantly very worried about her husband, so she just stops me for
We're gonna make it so that you and Amalika, for now, at least, are not gonna branch off from each other until shit gets real. So, Amalika, you are going with them. Congratulations, you're going to the library. So you all...
Really?
No, I
Really?
wasn't planning to, like, if they're going, I'm chaperoning Amalika. I don't know what Amalika wants to do, because I know she has other plans. I was just gonna stop, Estelle and Colonel for a second before they went and just go, please,
Oh, okay.
please, make sure nothing happens to my husband. He's,
Go
socially
my
challenged.
own. I promise I won't kill anybody. Yet.
I kind of turn and glare at her a little bit, and I glance back.
I won't kill anybody. I won't.
I glance back at the slave trader dude who insulted us a minute ago, and look back at her again. I go, I'm staying here with you for the moment, but you two just please make sure nothing happens to him.
So, Amalika and Iona, where would you like to go at this current time?
I want to go where all the people are, like if they're on the deck
Little
or in the
Mermaid,
lobby.
The deck? You want to go to the deck?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Exactly. That's where my mind went. Anyways.
Yes.
So you guys all head up to the deck, and you see a bunch of regent people, duke, duchesses, ambassadors, viscounts, barons, etc., etc. You have the works all around you. And they're all talking, and they look over, and they see that you have changed, and you look more like them, so they're more susceptible to being spoken to. They're not going to shrug you off now. So, by changing, each of you have gained 1 social point. So, congratulations, each of you are at 51.
Sweet.
Yep. I'm writing that down. Okay, so, Amalika, what do you want to do?
So we're heading to Desterol, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to go over. I see a group of ladies who are talking amongst themselves. Just a very open type conversation per just listening in. So I'm gonna kind of make my way over towards them and try to insert myself in and say hello and comment on something like the weather, just trying to keep it casual.
Okay, and the ladies all seemed rather open to having a new woman in the group, 2 new women, because Iona, of course, goes over with you. And they look at you and they're like, "Oh, a new lady on the ship. Who are you?"
And I tell them I am Baroness Beckenheim. I'll try to keep out this crazy part.
Oh! Are you perhaps related to Sir Squeegee Beckenheim the Third?
That's my father.
Oh, how lovely. I was at his summer villa party this past season. It was so pleasant. Tell your father, amazing selection in embroidery.
Yeah, okay, sure, yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
so Amalika, you have gained 5 more points. So
Shazam!
Boom. Alright. Cool beans. Alright, Iona, anything?
I'm just kind of mostly worried about just trying not to do anything wrong. Iona's not very talkative in the first place. She's kind of standoffish and just kind of watching with a steely gaze. The mysterious type.
You're going with the mysterious type. Okay.
I don't think people like it.
Yeah, no, they definitely don't, because you lost that 1 extra point. I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
Wait. I might can say this. What if I say that she's my lady in waiting?
Oh, okay. So you're trying to save her butt. Okay.
I still introduce myself. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you were just standing there staring menacingly. I'm just going off of what you said.
I didn't mean miss. I do apologize. I wasn't trying to. I don't know. Iona can be intimidating without meaning to be.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
an ice lady, essentially.
No. You're fine. You're fine. It was a miscommunication on my part, so you still have that 1 point. But the lady in waiting comment also kind of saves your butt a little bit. It gives you an excuse to stay quiet because, I mean, ladies in waiting, they don't really do much. So if you preferred to stay silent, you can.
Kind of just like look between them and make a little attempt at a curtsy.
Yep. it definitely goes over well. You gain an extra point for that. So you're at 52 because I bracketed out that. Okay, anyways. All right, so with that being said, we cut to the library where all the men are. And they're all currently
Here it goes.
standing around Capri, and they're checking up on him. Capri, are you good, buddy?
Wait, who's here?
It's Clernal
me
and
and
Estelle.
Mr. Doofenshmirtz.
Mr. Doofenshmirtz.
It was
Alright,
perfect.
Yeah, I think I've just been browsing the library looking for through a few books.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
Cool beans. So, Clernal, Estelle, you got anything you want to say to Capri?
So, what kind of books were you reading?
Things on
You turn around and these two look very nice.
did I see the tailor went well?
Yeah, definitely.
Great.
Dude, I went from a 10 to a 12. Huh, what do you know?
And he's humble too.
Yes, I've just got a few selections here about arcane, most about the arcane and the ways of fate and destiny and such. But yeah, there's some light reading I'm going to check in on.
Interesting.
So,
Sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask. I was like, so do you want to chill out here while we go up, or do you want one of us to stay here with you?
I think I'm good for now. I can follow you if you need me to.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
does this have like a no taking books policy or anything, or
You're allowed to take them, like, to your room, but you can't take them off the boat.
okay?
Also,
if you
who
would
else
agree
is in the
with me.
library? It's not going to be by himself, is he?
No,
Yeah.
well,
The chaperones?
currently you see mostly men standing around. Like they're in the library and they're reading. Sorry, my mic did something weird. But there's hardly any women, and those that are there are accompanied by their parents. So,
But yeah, I think Capri will just grab a few books that he said earlier and just like put them in a satchel. Like, okay, I think I'll be good now. Where do you want to go to now?
I mean, we can go check out this is a party. Maybe we can go, maybe get something to eat, get a few drinks. I mean, we're gonna be here for a bit.
I just got new clothes. I want to at least show them off.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I'll
Let's-
be. I'll
respect
follow
the
you.
drip, Karen. And that's the first thing that came to mind. You know, so
Yeah, let's just start walking around and see what's going on.
you know.
Maybe you're like, I don't know. smaller.
So,
yeah,
How
are you
How many
good?
of us in the party?
So currently it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you, I believe, in total.
If anyone asks, you're an ambassador.
No, it's 5. It's 5. I counted myself. I'm an embodied voice that tells the story of you beautiful people. So, or disembodied voice.
Boy,
Yes. So, are you guys just gonna explore the ship, or are you guys going to the deck?
I was like, we're going to where people are. Probably the deck then, or you want to go
The
see what
deck.
the people like drinking?
These are
The
options.
deck.
The deck.
I can hold my alcohol intake for now. Let's go to the deck.
Okay. So,
If it is,
all of you are now going up to the deck, and as
I'm
you-
already there. We're already there.
Yeah, Mom, I'm well aware of that. I'm narrating the men.
Well, I know, but what I was going to say is it would be just a suggestion of us all trying to mingle and then exchange what we find out.
This would be a wise course of action. especially because I will say this. You will be able to eavesdrop on certain conversations, and you will be able to gain intel, and potentially, instead of becoming their friend and getting them to give you items that will help you, you can blackmail them. So
Game on.
this is an option. This is in fact an option. So as you guys all kind of make your way up to the deck, you see that a couple of lords are looking you up and down, a couple of viscounts, maybe a few dukes, and the ladies all seem to be staring at you as if like you're new meat to bring to the party.
Let's
Like-
go, Bard.
Yep.
Oh no.
Keep
right.
in mind, this is Regent Society, so the main end goal is to find a husband in their eyes. They have no idea that you guys have ulterior motives. So, flirting is on the table. Flirting is absolutely on the table.
Oh no.
It's okay, your alias is already married.
That is true. Oh, we're good.
But
For
then
you
eventually-
two, your goal is just to simply not go under 30.
Yep.
And to make sure we don't do anything stupid.
Exactly. So
Right.
you guys
Right.
have more of a challenge.
Ow.
I'm mainly looking at Amalika, okay? She
Oh,
already kind
yeah.
of wanted to stab
Listen,
somebody
I got
for
plans.
something.
You said blackmail was on the table. Game on.
Okay, anyways, so, Amalika and Iona, as you're standing there, you realize that the ladies actually have a lot of intel on where other people on the boat are going to be. Like, they know all of the grand events that are supposed to be happening on board. They're like, oh, yes, didn't you hear that Lord Danbury plans on having a nice ball in the dining room this evening? And, like, you hear another one goes, well, I heard that another Viscount planned on having a formal get-together upstairs in the library this evening. And, like, they're just kind of, like, gossiping to each other. You realize that a lot of gossip can be gained just simply by being around the women on board.
Hey. Alright.
So,
So,
what is everybody's choice of action in this moment?
first of all,
Oh,
I
God.
want to listen out to where the slave trader is going to be later on. And if I can hear any dirt on him behind the scenes.
Okay, so for you to be able to pick up on what you are going to like potentially anything that you may want to hear, I'm actually gonna have you try to roll probably a frack. I just had it. Where is it?
What is it?
You-
Investigation?
Yes,
or...
investigation.
name?
Thank you. You're
In-
gonna roll an
investigation.
investigation check.
Alright.
I have an
Hit-
idea.
Do I have
slide-
to do investigation? Or can I do... Because I am
Hold on a
not
minute.
great with
Iona,
investigation.
talk. Iona
You
was
could
trying to-
pretend to be like an interested suitor and ask after him, and they'd be like, "Ooh."
Yeah, like this-
Hey.
these are
performance.
ideas. Exactly. You could always give a performance check in that place.
Oh,
Oh, Shazam!
Sorry.
I got a 16.
Okay, so you ask about where the slave trade dude is, and you learn his actual name is Viscount Antony. Where is his last name? I did not come up with one apparently on this paper. His last name, I'm coming up with one in my head. I just watched Bridgerton. We're gonna go with Anthony Featherington.
Kind of goofy name. Alright,
I'm going
Featherington.
with what I could remember. God.
Featherington. Anthony Featherington. I can't even say it. Alright. Where's that twit gonna be at later on?
I wouldn't word it like that.
I mean,
in
Him.
your mind you say that, and then
Yes,
out
in my
comes out
mind.
very fancy
Right.
and proper.
right, thank you.
Please specify.
Like
when you're
like
speaking
inner
out.
monologue.
Like, I am so interested in Lord Featherington. I would love to find out what if any of you
Yes,
wonderful
yeah,
women
Where's home fry gonna be at?
Oh my god. Mom,
Do
you
you
would
say-
never last. Anyways.
In a very regal way, okay?
So, the intent of your phrase is "where home fry at," but what do you actually say?
Oh no, where's whatever his name is?
Lord
It's gonna be at
Featherington?
Leatherclaw.
Where
She
might
had to
Lord
pick the hardest
Featherington
name.
find himself this evening? And like one of the women hears you and goes, "Oh, interested in Lord Featherington, are we?" And she goes, "I hear that he's going to be at Lord Danbury's hosting in the library tonight. Those two are such good friends. I highly doubt that he'd ever miss one of his parties." And like she turns back to whatever the conversation was on before after saying that to you. So, we know that Slave Trader Dude, aka Anthony, is going to be in the library in the evening.
Who was the guy running that party in the library that they said he was friends with?
His name...
Danbury. Or
Yes, Danbury.
Danbury.
Ganberry.
I wrote
I
it
don't
down.
believe that- oh god, okay. This is Iona making an attempt at socialization. This is gonna be bad.
Okay.
So not god, she wouldn't be settled about it at all. Like her first instinct would be to just be like, tell me more about this guy, but she tries. She goes well I guess I should roll for performance first, see if this even works.
Okay. Remember?
Okay, please tell me I have a bonus.
What?
Performance +2. It's a 12.
I do be a 12.
Well, you had to pass a 10, so congratulations, man. So,
Iona makes a valiant attempt and goes, I don't believe I've heard of this, was it Lord Ganberry? Perhaps you can tell me
Danbury.
more about it.
It's
Danbury.
D, like Dan.
Danbury.
Yes, Danbury. So, the girl kind of turns back to you, and she goes, "Oh, Lord Danbury, one of the most eligible bachelors this season." And like, she proceeds to go on a long-winded thing, just to basically say he's hot, he's rich, he's got a title, he worked at one point with Lord Anthony Featherington, and like she goes on this long
Hang on. Worked on with him how?
She doesn't specify how is the thing. She just says worked, like as colleagues.
I see. And you say they're the best of friends.
Oh yes, quite. I've never seen Lord Featherington miss any of his events, even if they're back to back, which is astonishing these days. And like, she like proceeds to go over all of these alleged parties, these balls, these hostings, etc., that were held last season, whatever their season may be.
Inner monologue. They're gay for each other.
Yeah, for real. Like, come on.
Come on.
So
I guess
glad
this
you
is-
guys have figured out they're not just roommates. Anyways,
Good blackmail opportunity.
it very well could be. What an interesting observation there. So,
Wait, what? Back up, what, huh?
I said that could be good blackmail opportunity.
Oh yeah, I'm working on it, because if this is the kind of society that I think, then that's very frowned
They'd
upon.
be like, nuh-uh.
nuh-uh, get right, it's what it was. Anyways, so they all, like, go back to discussing the lavish parties that were thrown last season, which gets them on some weird conversation about feathers and placeholders and, like,
What you're telling me
charger
is this
blades.
group is time to move on.
Pretty much, yeah. Like,
Okay.
they're all off on their own little world.
All right.
Currently.
I think it's time to let the guys have some dialogue.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. Clornal, Estelle, what are you guys deciding to do at this current moment?
Oh wait, you're with them.
What do you got there, Pallet? I mean, Ard.
Card. Any
Well, is he? Wait, you asked what I have?
ideas?
Yeah. What's your name again?
Well, which one? The fake name or the real name?
The fake name.
Uh,
I miss Dr. Dusseldorf, whatever it is.
Doofenshmirtz.
Doofenshmirtz. He is.
Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
And your fake name is Tukey Clothespin.
Doofenshmirtz.
Yes.
Yeah, and my fake name is Tukey Clothespin.
Wow.
Oh. So, Tuki, what are you persuading or thinking of?
Gotta love these fake names they came up with. Anyways, continue.
And then I step off of it, and I'm like, oh wow, he's really playing into this fake name role. Okay.
Have to.
People playing music on this boat?
Yes.
Okay.
Music, you say?
Yeah, I just gesture over to the band that's playing. It's like, that could make for a good impression if they let you.
Hey.
Shoot. Oh, like y'all, you boys wait here. Let me show you why they call me. And then I just walk off before I finish that sentence.
All right.
Nice.
And they call me
And they call me, and then you're just sitting there like, they call you what?
And I say, I hope he's not going to make a.
Imagine he's saying it as he's walking away, so it's just getting quieter and quieter. It's like, you're about to see why they call me.
It doesn't make a scene.
A
Oh,
few
show is
people
about
kind of
happening.
turn after they hear like him make that comment. They kind of look over at him and they're watching what Estelle is doing, or Tukey Clothespin in this case.
Hey, I got a question right quick.
Yes.
The 50 points, is that per person?
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
Okay, so I have an idea on what I want to do right now, but I have to make it fit with the.
Give a performance check, you dumb.
Okay.
Oh
okay,
god, I'm scared.
Okay. Hablabushki. That is 16.
Son of a... Okay, and
Russian.
is
Oh, yeah.
that in total?
Dude, that plus 7 carries me.
Oh god. Okay, so carry on. What are you about
We're
to do?
done.
Okay, so off script real quick.
Oh,
What I wanted to do was like I go up to the band and it's like, hey fellas, knock off all that high society crap and play some of this.
Oh my god, I can't believe that you actually passed that check to do that too. Oh god. Okay.
This party is about to get way better.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
Like,
really
and
well.
and then they look at it and then they start reading. You're like, okay, yeah, I see it. Let's try it. They start
Okay.
reading the
So
my little musical
So
thing I
the
made.
music picks up. It's much more jauntier. And you see people begin dancing, but it's not like any, dance party you've seen on TV. It's more like it's
Awkward.
choreographed. It's more like elegant. You're seeing waltzing. You're seeing like circles of people with their hands out in the middle. Fans are involved. It's very elegant, and you can see that it might not have had the most desired effect that you had of people just going plain damn crazy on board.
Hang on.
But-
Hang on. Idea.
Oh god.
And dancing is dancing regardless. So.
Exactly.
Right.
Dancing is
But
dancing.
what if you get, I don't know, like the tango?
We can dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind.
Oh god.
Nice.
Oh god.
Yes.
And that is
3.
copyrighted music. I can't play that. But
Because
What
if
I
we don't
can
dance,
do-
and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine.
What I can do is you can dance with a chosen suitor with whoever you wish. Mom. Anyways,
Are you like eyeballing
You're the
me?
one-
I
yeah,
thought
because-
the guys were gonna go out there and get, you know.
I mean, they can
get
dance
jiggy
too.
with it.
They can dance too.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
You could attempt to seduce the Anthony guy. He's probably out there at the moment.
He's
I mean, he would still be, yeah.
I'll try.
Are there any damsels near the dance floor?
Oh, there are plenty. You're drowning in a sea of women.
There you go.
Okay. I choose one and put out my hand and ask her to dance.
Alrighty. So,
Whatever
roll
we're
for a
doing.
performance check real quick.
Performance?
Yep.
Can you dance?
Yeah,
I need
pretty
to
much. Can you dance?
Oh God. Performance.
I
Which,
didn't think that far.
you could. You've got some plus on that.
Right?
Let's
It's
just hope.
like, I don't know,
Let's
I
just
didn't
hope.
think I
Let's
did
just hope you roll high.
Performance +3.
Yep, +3.
Let me roll. 6.
Congratulations,
so
you had
that's
to pass
9.
a 4.
Okay, I already had 3.
So, yep, you're good. You are good. You're out there, you're dancing, and the lady seems rather charmed and quite taken with you. And she looks at you and she kind of goes, "So, who might you be, sir?" And like, she's waiting for you to answer.
Right? And I
Hold on
say,
a second.
I am Dr.
Doofenshmirtz.
Doofenshmirtz
Yeah, Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
from the North area. And who are you, my dear?
I am Lady Penelope Discard. And like she seems rather taken by you. Like she's very, very excited. And she's dancing with you. And she goes, "Doofenshmirtz, where have I heard that name before?" And like she's like sitting there and she goes, "Drothinia, the North region, I believe." And she kind of turns to you and she looks at you and she goes, "Shame what happened to that country." And then she doesn't say anything else after that.
I say, what do you mean, shame that happened? What's happened to that country?
And she just kind of hesitates and she goes, "It would be untoward of me to bring up such perils." And
Plain.
you
God,
lose a
Chris.
point by asking, unfortunately. So you're
Yeah.
at 50.
I need to roll?
No
Okay.
need to roll. But you went down a point. But
I went down a point.
you went down
Lord,
in
super-
social
We're
graces.
not
Yep.
supposed to
I'm alright
talk
with
about it.
You're
Wait,
not
what
supposed-
about-
Only one
what-
point?
only 1 point in the social graces part. I have the numbers for those. You guys don't really need to worry about it unless I say.
What about
you
me?
lost
Did
a
I
point.
get anything for doing the performance?
The performance check you did get 5. I will say that. So
Hey,
you're
let's
at
go,
56. You are right there with Mom at 56. So right now the numbers we
that's
have
right.
are 50,
So
50,
if I'm
56,
So
56, and 50.
I'm at 49, so if I only lose 1 point, I want to press her a little bit about the demolition of my homeland.
No. That's exactly what she said not to do.
Doing
Not
that.
to do.
Yes, that's exactly what she said not to do.
The rules that I laid out for you to keep good social graces, where you cannot be
Right.
alone with the opposite sex, you don't bring up Drothinia, and you don't crap, what was the other one? I had it written.
You're for slave trade.
Yes, you are for or you don't bring up
Slave trade.
slave trade, unfortunately.
You actually you either have to say that you're for it or like don't talk about it.
Don't say anything at
Drothinia,
all.
yeah, Drothinia, you're not supposed to talk about.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
play dumb about it, or
Yep.
say nothing about the depths or the king.
Yeah, nothing about the depths, nothing about the king, nothing about Drothinia.
Okay. So I drop it.
Okay, but so while all of this is going on, Mom, what would you like to do?
I'm not gonna.
Not gonna what?
What are you giggling about over there?
He's like, okay, I'm just gonna drop it, and then the bass starts hitting.
Uh, Drop the bass.
Drop the bass.
Nice.
No, the
Intense
bass starts
stupid.
hitting. You see, you just see Dad break it down.
And you the cello busts out and it's game over. Like once
If
the
anyone
cello
asks me to
joins.
dance, I
My
guess
little
I'm gonna accept.
John.
Okay, Mom, what would you like to do?
Well, so I am scanning the area and I lay eyes on a gentleman that is he looks like the description of Mr. Danbury.
Oh, okay. So
And so I kind of make eyes with him and like bat my eyelashes a little bit.
okay, and he
Dancing
seems a
with
little
the
bit
kids.
flattered by that. And
What now?
She? Oh no, I'm saying someone else.
he definitely seems like he wants to walk over to you, but he's hesitant. Do you want to do anything to maybe encourage that, or
Do what you
maybe
would
a
do with
persuasion
attracting
or
vampires.
performance?
I mean, you can try with a persuasion check.
I would
Okay.
say show off an ankle, but that might be too risky.
Good heavens, showing an unmarried man your ankles in
Well,
my
I mean,
Christian Minecraft server?
On the off chance, well, listen,
Scandalous.
if he is actually gay, or if someone else will notice, they'll be like, "How scandalous! What are you doing that for?" And then you'll lose points.
And your points will go down. Don't.
I
What
feel
the-
like it's a risky move.
But let's
so
not
like,
lose the points. I ain't showing ankle to lose points. I'll keep them puppies covered.
Mom's horning you. She plans
Okay,
on doing something extreme later, so she's gonna need them, of course.
Right? So
I know how she plays this game.
I got a 12.
You got a 12. Okay, so you lock eyes with him. You kind of like nod to the dance floor, and then you nod at him, like kind of implying, would you like to dance? And he finally walks over to you, and he takes your hand, and roll for performance.
Yay. Alright. Okay, performance. What do I got? 14.
Perfect, you needed to pass a 9. So, you two are dancing, and Lord Danbury kind of looks down at you and he goes, "Do I know you from somewhere, darling?" And like, he's like examining your face rather closely.
I don't believe we've met before, but personally, but I have been to some of the slave auctions here and there. I do pride myself in purchasing good quality slaves.
Love that. Okay, so he looks at you and he goes, "Ah, a woman of high regard, I see." And like, he's talking to you about it, and he's like, "Yes, I am a bit of a knowledgeable person in that sort. I'm usually the booksman for those kinds of things." And like, he goes, I probably have seen you around the auctions. Yes, what might be your name?"
Quick question, do I really give my real name?
No,
For this-
it's Mrs.
Thank
Waxbottom or whatever your name is.
Squeegee Beckett. Wax bottom. God.
Wax bottom. Okay. I Baroness Beckenheim.
Oh!
Do you say it in that high voice too?
I guess.
No, it's like you did like very like high, like fancy. Like, it's like Miss Beckenheim.
He nods at this, and
I like
he seems to recognize the last name, and he goes, "Oh yes, I believe that your cousin or father, it could be one of the two, threw a party in his villa this past summer. Very nice indeed." And like, he keeps dancing with you and seems like rather interested in you. And then he locks eyes with the guy, with Anthony, and you notice that his his entire gaze changes from when he was looking at you to when he's looking at Anthony.
I knew it.
Yeah. And
I knew it.
you guys called it right off the bat. I find it kind of amusing. But anyways, as like you notice this, you have one of two options of what you could do with this information. You could keep it to yourself for now, or you could try to blackmail him.
Don't.
Ooh.
Don't.
I want to hold on to it. Hang on, I'm gonna be wise about this and hold on to it because I have no reason to blackmail him just yet.
Exactly. Okay. Alrighty.
So I'm throwing this away, and I kind of want some proof too, like physical proof.
Very smart to play it this way.
Which means I get to go rambling through his rooms later on when he's away. I'm just saying.
Yes, and then he proceeds to go, might you be at my gathering tonight in the library? And like he's like looking down at you finally and clears his throat when asking.
Certainly. What time would that be?
Probably around 6 o'clock. And like he goes, oh, show up when the rest of the ton do. And like he's like, usually nothing really happens until the rest of the ton comes, you know what I mean? And like he nods to the people around you.
Sure, I'll be there.
He kisses your hand, bids you goodbye. Anybody want to do anything else?
Can I do a internal?
Internal
Okay.
monologue.
Mom's got her internal
I'm gonna
villain.
get this sucker.
Mom's got her internal villain monologue going off right now.
Like you see the lightning in the background.
Oh yeah.
I'm imagining like
This
when
joke
Azula
is
gets
no
really
way
pissed, like from fucking Avatar. Like I'm just imagining her getting really mad with lightning strikes in the background.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You know what I'm really imagining? I'm imagining Mai Taiyama from Ghost Hunt. That one scene where, like, she plans on getting back at Naru, and, like, she's got that eat shit look on her face, and, like, she's, like, grinning like an idiot, and there's lightning strikes, but her internal monologue is just, I'm going to get you. Exactly.
Ways. My plan is going to find some. What I guess after that dance, anybody who's close by, I know Iona will be right there, to kind of make plans of while they're at the library, you know, schmoozing. I plan on picking a lock to a room. First, gotta first find out where his room is or what the room number is. So, any suggestions?
Got you. I can try dancing with the slave trader dude.
Game on.
Actually, I have a quick question though. Is it even proper in society? Is it considered proper in society for like women who are already married to dance with someone they aren't married to? Like, is that allowed?
Yeah, that is allowed.
Okay,
It would be seen as socializing, so you don't necessarily have to stick to, like, you know, your husband and everything. Like, sometimes, back in Regent society, the most intel you would get is back on the dance floor. Fun fact. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay, well, I definitely have to dance then.
You know, I mean, if we wanted to do this the proper way, you guys would have dance cards, but I thought that would be too much for me to keep up with, so...
Fair, that's-
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know, the dance card thing is going by the wayside when you're on a boat, so...
I noticed it when Dranberry kind of looked over at the, what's his name, Anthony dude
Yes.
for a second, and I was like, ooh, interesting indeed. I turned to the Anthony guy, and I guess I should make an attempt to dance with him. I guess the best way would be just to directly ask.
I mean, fair assumption. So, you're asking Lord Danbury?
No,
Or
Anthony.
you're asking Anthony about what you saw.
No, she's asking him to
I'm
dance.
asking him to dance.
Oh, you're asking him to dance. I'm sorry. Okay, so
No, it's fine.
roll for a persuasion check.
got this. I got it.
Gotta pass a 7.
Well, I got a 10, and that's without my bonus, so technically I guess that checks.
Yep, you are all good to go. So you two start dancing. It's all nice, and he's looking over at Lord Danbury, and you notice it's kind of a longing look. These two cannot seem to keep the subtle looks in their pants. But
We need a room number. We need a room number.
Just kind of lightly clear my throat and go, you seem distracted.
Just simple mindings of work. I do not like to be away for very long. He says this very unconvincingly, but proceeds to, like, clear his throat and act like he's not currently making googly eyes with Lord Danbury.
I understand. My husband tends to be the same way at times.
I see. And, like, he goes, and you are married? And he asks,
See, to, God, please let this work. The ambassador, what the frick is my last name again? What was it?
Dunkman.
To the ambassador Dunkman.
Oh, I do believe I've met some Dunkmans out in, I would probably have to say, and he ponders for a minute, trying to remember the location of where he last met a Dunkman, and, he lands on, was it? No, it wasn't there. And he goes, where might be the regions you're from?
Bringing up Dressenia would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
The Black Forest, I don't think that seems likely.
You know.
Dude,
How about Destro, where we're going?
I have told her about my homeland. Could I have told her?
That's true. Where are you? Well, it's where I would have met you.
Yeah, but that was in the Black Forest. I'm talking about my actual homeland, like where all the Dragonborns are at.
That's true. That would make sense. Of course, you would have told me about it at some point. What is it?
She had a map of that. I forgot.
It was the primary region for them, I believe, was Adelan.
The
Let me go
Adelan.
back to my notebook here where
Oh
I got my notes.
yes,
My husband
Adelans.
hails.
The Adelans. Those are such nice lands. Very, very beautiful. Luscious forests. And like he nods on, and he's like, well, I might have to have tea with you and your husband one day. And like, he seems very content with that idea.
Aravale. Aravel's got the Dragonborn.
That would be most
Okay,
pleasant.
Aravale.
I don't know if I'm gonna get a room number out of this situation. That seems.
Wait. Do you have any, like, read your mind type stuff?
No.
Oh.
Not
Yeah.
at this level. I can speak
Not
into
yet.
his mind, but I can't read his mind yet.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, you could theoretically be like, oh yes, tea. And
Do you
like,
have any sleight of hand? Maybe he's got a room key on him. Just saying.
You got good sleight of hand.
I have a +3 to sleight of hand. That's actually pretty good.
you are very close to him because you're dancing, so you can pull that off.
That's true. I'm just wondering if he would feel it, because
You roll
Oh,
good.
he's too busy making googly eyes with his man across the room. I think he's good.
Ooh, he is distracted.
Yeah.
He is pretty distracted. I guess I would. Well, perhaps it could be sooner rather than later. Are you busy soon?
I do not believe well, there is Lord Danbury's engagement tonight at 6. And like, he kind of seems hesitant saying Lord Danbury's name out loud, and he's looking over at him.
Ah, so I've heard. A friend of yours. I'm to understand that you've never missed an event of his.
Oh, yes, good friends. We grew up together. We also worked together. And like, he says this with full confidence.
I'm wondering if I can make a plan to, like, trick him into thinking, like, because I'm definitely picking up the gay vibes. But, like, being that my character is married, both in alias and actually. I'm
Mhm.
thinking maybe I could make a strategy of like trying to seem like I'm a a good person to confide in about this kind of thing. So maybe he's like, I don't know, at some point he's like, okay, well I really need to talk to someone about this and I don't know what to do. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, it's okay.
Okay,
Then-
roll for a persuasion check. If this is the route you want to go, roll for a persuasion check.
What you doing?
Holy heck, that's a 19, and that's without my bonus.
Damn!
Dude.
Okay.
Shazam!
So you look at him, and you kind of go, he's not just a friend, is he? And
I
he
would
pauses.
be like, I recall giving similar looks to my husband before we were actually wed.
And like he pauses at that. And he clears his throat and he's like, I surely have no idea what you are talking about.
DJ just said, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I can hear Mom laughing from the other room.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got
got
him.
Yes.
He's very hesitant and he's just like, I do not wish to discuss this here. And like he clears his throat and he seems very hesitant to even mention his name out loud.
Hang on, I'm trying to think of what to say.
Wait, tell him like, love. Love is blind or something.
Love is
I mean,
love.
free love and all that jazz.
My people never had a set, I guess, I mean, he can clearly tell I'm an Eladrin, and I'm just making a headcanon here, I guess. My people never really cared for the
Encourage it. Don't slip up.
My people never cared for the conventions of gender. If you ever were to want to speak of something like this, I'd be more than happy to meet with you privately alongside my husband.
He kind of seems shocked by the kindness, but he hands you a room key, and you see the number 602.
602.
Oh, I can't believe that freaking word.
Wait, 602. Let me write that down. 602.
Oh no, I
going.
haven't, like, your character.
Your character doesn't know anything about this yet, Mom.
Yeah, your character wouldn't know that
Burn it.
yet. I'm the only one who knows at the moment, so I'll tell you again when I actually, like, inform you.
I'm hearing the Bond theme in my head as like this is all going on because you're like finding ways to get this room number. It's so funny to me.
The cogs are turning in my head.
Oh yes, they very much are so. So
I kind of discreetly slip it into. Oh my god! I hope this dress has pockets. Please tell me it has pockets.
you guys have pockets.
Thank.
That
Kind of discreetly slip.
be
the
able to
key
put it in like weapons.
and like finish off the dance.
Alrighty. So your guys' dance-ins. Is there anyone else that would like to use any action points or anything with this or no?
Nah, I'm ready to go like knocking some doors.
Oh
Let's
my
do this.
god.
Shoot, even if I wanted to.
Anybody. Anybody at all.
I don't know. You could at least listen out.
Going once.
Something.
Gentlemen,
Going twice.
I don't know.
Okay, so with that being said, all of you adjourn back to what is going to be Iona and Capri's room. And you're all standing around and like basically discussing the information that you have gained.
The information I gain is that I could still kill it.
You get.
nice.
Wow.
You did. You did put on quite a nice performance, and I believe it was productive in gaining information.
Mhm.
Thank you. I try my best when it comes to the art of entertainment.
Cool beans.
You certainly kept the crowd energized.
That was the plan.
Gracious, how does anyone stand to be in this dress for so long? Oh my
Right?
gosh.
Can we take this junk off now?
I mean,
don't-
yes, but you have parties that you have to later attend.
Do we have
Crap.
to change
I-
those? We
I
can wear
kind
the
of
same
like
outfit.
this. I kind of like this suit. It looks pretty snazzy on me. I'm not gonna lie.
Just
I'm kind
pay
of staring at your
25.
suit enviously.
You
I'm like,
hear a knock on the door.
Listen, I can't breathe.
You hear a knock on the door, and it's like a very tiny voice that's going, "Excuse me, hello."
I
All of us
stand
are in the room.
there and kind of turn to the others like, please be casual. Please.
Ah, yes,
behave.
rich casual, of course.
Right.
I kind of nod at them and I'm like, oh my god, please let this work. Do the like halfway like cross thing. It's like, oh Lord help me. I open the door. See who
It's
it is.
this really, really small looking woman, and she's holding this large box, and she goes, "I have a delivery for a Adderall and an ibuprofen Dunkman," and she's like struggling with this like box.
Dying.
I kind of inwardly suppress the urge to just cringe at the horrible, horrible name.
Yep.
And just turn to Capri and go, "Look, love, a delivery for us. Would you be so kind as to take it from the lady?"
Yeah,
Roll a persuasion check to hide the cringe.
You don't have to do that. It's perfectly
I'm just
fine.
joking. I'm just joking.
yeah, I'll go and I'll take the box from her.
Okay, so as you lift it, you realize that it's like slightly heavy, but the woman goes, "Thank you," and then leaves.
Quickly.
And you set the box down. Do you open it?
All right.
It.
Okay.
Uh,
So
Can I open it?
yeah,
Or is it
yeah.
I'll go ahead and open it and see what's inside.
So you see a bunch of different clothes that would fit the boat, like the vibe of what everybody else is wearing. And you see Eumeria's like name attached to like the lid of the box, saying like thought you guys could use these. And it's a bunch of gowns,
late.
suits, and everything. Well, keep in mind, Mom, that usually when things like that are on a boat, they don't get handed out until after people get retired to their rooms. So,
And then
Okay.
you see me pull out my freaking my guitar, and I just go and I just start playing freaking Seinfeld on the guitar.
boom, 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 boom. That would be a hilarious spot to end this campaign.
Except it's like acoustic version.
Nice.
I beg of you, on the last thing that we do for this campaign and like we close out, I beg of you to find a way to play that. Like,
Oh, in our chat, hold on. How do you add to the soundboard?
I have no idea. I wouldn't
Oh
be
my
able
god!
to tell you.
Wait! Hold on. I got this. Watch me
He
close.
said,
Watch me
"Hold
close.
my beer." Anyways,
Now, with this box, there are clothes for everyone.
yep, there are suits.
Well, no,
there are
yeah,
dresses.
that was the joke. We were gonna be getting clothes from the person that sent us on the quest if we had just waited in our rooms.
Yep.
And
You know what? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well,
and then
alright.
that's when I said I play Seinfeld theme on the guitar.
Hey, hang on. Iona, this is a chance for us to wear something maybe more comfortable.
Very, very true.
I guess everyone else is pretty dressed up. I guess I'll just grab my clothes out and just.
Yeah, basically, the only person that isn't already formally dressed just got that for free. So, but anyway,
We for free.
You should.
We got ours free.
Iona got hers free. Yes, the rest were paid. Anyways,
Yeah.
anyway,
That's how we do it. We scare the peeps.
we scare them
persuaded
into
her.
giving them.
Pretty sure I persuaded her.
Well, then, like, you know what? They had to pay for. Like, the men had to pay for it. That's what makes it comical. Anyways,
Suckers.
Anyway,
haha, capitalism. Anyways, anyways.
I'll say I'm almost done. I got it. Hold on.
I am going to try to wrap this up
because it does
soon.
say I could add sounds.
I am gonna try to wrap this up soon, mainly because my head still feels really weird. And
Oh,
I was about to say
did-
it's 10
I was gonna-
o'clock
and
too.
it's 10
I was gonna say,
o'clock, and we
did-
have to get up
did you-
early and drive an hour.
Did you eat any? Did you eat anything?
I did, and I've just been feeling like this for the past few days.
Oh.
So
Let's wrap this
You-
up so you can go rest and eat. And
Yeah.
that would be so smart. But you know what? We're gonna actually end it on you guys realizing that you could have just done this for free. And you're all just kind of giving each other glances, and you're gonna be like, oh god, this is how it's gonna be this entire trip, isn't it? And like, you're all very unamused by this.
You know what?
situation.
What would have been really helpful is she would have gave us disguise kits and thieves tools. I'm just saying.
Well, you know what, Mom? Maybe you shouldn't commit crime.
Why not?
How am
On
I
that note,
explaining
I'm
this?
gonna light up a cigar.
Oh my.
No, I snuff it out immediately. No smoking in the room.
Got it.
Okay. And on that
Got
note,
it. Got it.
So
Wow.
I'm going to write down
Wow.
where we left off,
And just like credits.
right? Before.
that's the end of today's episode, folks.
Yup, right? Before Lord Danbury's party. Before Lord. What first name did we give this motherfucker? Okay, Dan.
Is it Danbury or Dingleberry?
It's Danbury, mother.
Is it
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Duffensmart?
Oh no, I
Yeah,
have your guys' fake names already written down. I knew what names I was gonna give you guys.
Yeah, Dr. Heinz Doofenschmutz.
I
Yep.
knew exactly what
It
names
all
I was gonna
started on the day of my birth. Both of my parents failed to show up.